I think I'm moderately comfortable. I'm going to do a little bit of a fishing report what's going on with the Lost Rivers operation and our videos and our fishing. It's been a while since we've posted anything, and it is midwinter. I think by the time I get this up, it'll probably be the either the last day of January or the first couple of days of February. So, but yeah, and this is also, I'm out today because it looks like it's gonna be our last real break before we get smacked with some weather, and I have a chance to go out with the cameras and just fish and catch myself a fish. But yeah, we've been quiet for a while. We've been kind of finishing up our fall fishing in November, and then yeah, December and this month, the last couple of months we've been pretty quiet. But anyways, I'm going to give a little bit of a fishing report here, and some quick announcements before I start. My calendar's open. I got lots of dates available for spring steelhead, so give me a call, email me, just contact me. Contact information's on the end of this video. We got some great dates. I apologize, the JPEG guides, my personal website is down. We're fixing it. We'll get it going again, but I'm still operating. So we got that going on. Our spay casting clinic for the end of August, we got plenty of slots in there, so there's lots of room, so jump on for that. And yeah, we're going to try to do as much winter fishing as we can. I know that we got some bitter weather coming, so we're going to just crawl back into our fly tying devices, which also says, you fly tiers that are watching this, you want to see a fly pattern tied, put it in the comments below, and I'll see what I can do for you, because I want to put out a bunch of fly tying videos. They're not always that popular. You know, I don't get a lot of views and likes and all that, but the people that do see them really like them, so I'm going to do more of those. So let's jump on and help the algorithms and make it worthwhile. So that's kind of the announcements right now. The fishing, well, locally here on my brown trout streams, if it ain't pouring rain and they're not blown out, they're fishing decent. You know, it's a winter grind. It's egg patterns and zonkers and streamers. But for up until now, it's been fairly decent fishing when it's not in the banks. We've had a lot of high water because, as you all know, it's been wet. And of course, the water goes Oak Orchard, another little creek in that same watershed, has been ticking along. That's been fishing. That's been a little bit more durable. In fact, if the cold weather snap comes up, I'm quite sure I'm going to be done with my brown trout creeks here until probably early to mid-March. And oh, by the way, folks, early to mid-March, we're still catching browns here and steelhead here. So it's a nice mixed bag. And if you want to get a last chance brown trout, get a hold of me. We'll definitely be onto that in the middle of March until early April. It all depends on water temperature when it ends. We also got a lot of good spring steelheading to be done here when the salmon's blowing out. But anyways, I get off on a tangent. So that's really what's going on here. So it's just an egg pattern streamer grind. Yeah, we fish between, we're usually on the water sometime around 9, and we usually call it about 3. And you can really feel the fishing just peter out right around 3 o'clock. So that's usually our day. But it's been nice. I mean, it's drippy today, but it's not bad. So that's been here. On the Salmon River, the water flows are finally down to 750. It's been down for a few days. I know Ricky's going to go out on the water here pretty quick. I think he's supposed to be on the water tomorrow, so I might add it in the comments, a little bit of what he's done. But it's been tough up there. It's been big water. They've had a lot of 1,000, 1,500 CFS. And for the fly tackle, it's been tough. I mean, the boys have had to resort to what I jokingly call the Bubba gear to get down spinners and center pins and plugs and you know, whatever they need to do just to get the depth. Plug fishing's actually been kind of off, but it's been more of a drift fishing. They've had to use conventional gear and drift fishing to cut through all that ice water to get down to where the fish are. And you know, when all the BS settles down, you know, you're fishing for anywhere from 2 to 6 fish. What in that water flow and 1,000 to 1,500 CFS, if you're getting 2 to 6 fish, you're doing very good, and that's very exciting because it means there's a lot of fish, and there is a lot of fish in the upper river. The from basically the lower fly zone down to Pineville has a bunch of fish in it. It's just some days they bite good, some days they don't. And you know, it's at 750, so it ought to fish a little bit better the next few days until this Arctic blast hits in. The fly zones, definitely, it's still an egg bite, and the nymph bite is picking up. A few of my guys have been they've been fishing in the fly zones, and they're definitely seeing an uptick in the egg bite. So it's the old standard size 12 to size 8 egg flies under an indicator, soft drip. Some little soft hackle wets with a real slow swing is getting the job done. I suspect that nymph bite and that soft hackle bite is going to improve definitely in the end of February, early March, when all those winter stones get active. But here again, you know, the Salmon River, you know, for us fly fishermen, if it's 750 or less, grab your stone flies, your winter stones, and you know, run 6-8 pound test tippets, real careful, real soft drifts, and go for it. You know, some days you might just wear your arms out, other days you can put 3 or 4 fishing in that. It's winter steelhead fishing. That's not a bad day. So that's kind of what's going on with the fishing right there, and that's going to be generally the pattern. One of the things you may want to watch is if the river does get really low and it bumps up, try some egg flies, because when the water comes up, it does stir the bottom up, increase an egg bite. If the water flows have been very stable or dropping, stay with the nymphs. So that would be probably your fly selection, and a bunch of nymphs. And also, if you want to see some winter steelhead nymphs, put it down a comment below. I might just tie a couple and show them in the fly time videos, because it's going to get cold and we're going to be tying flies. As soon as we get out of this, I'm going to try to do some more winter steelhead fish and some more winter steelheading videos, and try to get some stuff out, because right now Rick's up at the salmon and I'm in the western end. We're a little bit far away. You might see me do a little bit of self-videoing. It's goofy, but it's kind of interesting. So that's kind of what's going on. I'm hoping to increase the pace of the videos now that everything's behind us and we're going forward. So that's kind of what's up. As always, don't forget to hit the like button, please, and subscribe if you're not subscribed, because like I said, we're going to be working hard to get more stuff out, and I'm asking you for suggestions for some fly time videos to help us with that. So hey, if we got tie flies, now let's have fun with it. Well, anyways, going forward, hope to see you on the water. Hope to communicate with you through the comments. And like I said, I have room in my calendar. My website's down, but I'm still here. I'm still breathing. I'm still kicking. Still miserable. Well, how can you be miserable fishing in the middle of winter on a day like today? So until then, see you folks, and don't forget to tell me what you want to see for flies. This is Jay at JPEG Guides and Lost River Fishing. We are a year-round fly fishing catch and release guide service. We fish the Lake Ontario tributaries, and then during the spring and the summer we also fish the inland trout streams, classic dry fly fishing. During the heat of the summer, we will do the warm water fishing for bass and pike. If you're interested in any of our outings or have any questions, please feel free to email us at fish@lostriversfishing.com. Hope to hear from you, and if you have any questions, feel free to contact us.